Hey y'all. I'm burning some strong sage in here. Yeah, anyway, I hope the collective is doing really well. I want to do this pick a card reading really fast. We have the Mahogany Tarot deck, we have the Children of the Cosmos Oracle deck, and we have the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. I might use these two decks in conjunction with each other. Or like the Oracle deck with like one of the original with either the Rider-Waite or the Mahogany Tarot deck. Wow, that sage is really strong. Okay, hold up you guys, because I feel great, but I also feel like I need to like move that stage a little bit, or maybe not. It feels really good like right here, honestly. It really does. But okay, I'm gonna just move it for the sake of, because it's also under the fire detector or the smoke detector. So let me just try something real quick. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna move this. It's really strong. I'll probably reach anyway. I'm just gonna put this down on the ground here. And yeah, that's great. You gonna work with me here or what? Should I get on the ground? Is that working? Okay. So that's like much better. Okay. Yeah, that was me talking to my sage. Anyway, sorry, it wasn't even sage, it was incense. Okay. Wow, I'm tired, but really, I need to do this reading for you guys, for folks, for the collective out there who really needs these messages. Let's take care of our health together. Mental health is important. Tarot readings are not mental health necessarily. They are mental health support, honestly, but they're not professional counseling. So I do want to make that clear. But we are a collective. We are a soul tribe. You are all beautiful souls out there, soul spirits. You are soul spirits. We are the same soul spirits. If your energy aligns with mine, it's probably the reason why you're watching this. It's not probably the reason, it actually is the reason you're watching this right now. So yeah, let's do this. Okay, so we have, I'm feeling good from that incense, whatever is in that incense. And you guys, I got like a cute little thing. Once I open up and expand my table a little bit more for you all to see, then we will really get started, because I have some pretty cool new products. One of them being the little burp of incense with the backing that I got to support it. It's just really, really cool. I'm really proud of myself for finding it and being there, right place, right time. So yeah, okay, so let's get started. So we have the Tiger's Eye stone. We have the with the Children of the Cosmos Oracle deck. We have the Rider-Waite Tarot deck with the Carnelian stone. And we have the Infinite Possibilities deck with the Euconite stone, which means harmony, balance, wisdom. And carnelian means it's protection. It's also endurance and strength and courage. So yeah. Red jasper here. We have our smooth, lovely, beautiful. Oh, guys, folks, can you just feel that energy? Can you just feel it? Like, this is just what I'm doing right now. Like, if you are drawn to this red jasper stone, you're in good hands, because red jasper is a protection stone. Jasper in general is a healing stone. It is a gemstone. I believe it's called a gemstone and not a crystal. Tiger's Eye is a crystal. I believe euconite is a crystal. I believe carnelian might be a gem. It might be a crystal. Carnelian is actually a crystal. So yeah, so I don't know. I'm just being guided to let you know, like, if you're drawn to red jasper, you're in good hands. Don't worry. Yeah. Let's get into the reading. Okay, so group 1, we're gonna do in the you know what? Let's switch it up. So, or you know what? This worked last time, so I'm gonna stick with it. Let's do group 1 as euconite and the infinite possibilities deck. We'll do group 2 as the Rider-Waite, okay, and then with the carnelian, and then we'll do the Children of Cosmos Oracle deck with the Tiger's Eye, and then we'll do the Mahogany Tarot deck with the red jasper. Sound good? Okay, so this is going to be pile 1 with the Infinite Possibilities deck and the euconite stone. So for the rest of you, I'll see you in your reading. Group 1. Hi, how are you? I love you. I miss you. Because our souls have probably met at some point. Soul energy is very connected. It's interesting that I say this just because the Infinite Possibilities deck with the infinity symbol means that, you know, sometimes there are soul tribes and bonds and things in our lives that just have connections for long periods before we knew in the physical 3D they existed, which is probably why you were drawn to the euconite. Euconite is a crystal that is, I believe it is a crystal or gemstone that is basically it's about unity. If you've been seeing the number 333, 3333, or just 33, or like any repeating 3 numbers, those are angel numbers that repeat, and when they're a repeating sign, they're very powerful, they're protective and strong, and it just means you have a lot of spirits letting me know you have a lot of wisdom. This stone can also represent wisdom, and you may resonate with this, and either you are protected by someone who has a lot of wisdom, or you yourself carry a lot of wisdom. It could also be the both of you, or you know, all of you, in terms of who you're surrounding yourself with at this time. So I just want to say there is a reason that you were drawn, and I just got like kind of some blockages just now, feeding off my energy at the moment, in terms of just like understanding that there are blockages, yes, with the unity of the world, but they're fireworks. So sorry y'all if you're scared. Just if you're listening to this with headphones, I suggest you don't. I suggest you wait until you're in an area that you don't have to listen to headphones, because there are fireworks going off in the background. Sorry. And also, I didn't mean feeding off my energy. Feeding off your man, I totally even forgot. Lost train of thought. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna get into the reading. But what I was gonna just say is that, yeah, oh, that's what I was gonna say. Sometimes when somebody is feeding off your energy, there are like blockages. So just understand that. Okay, let's get into the reading. Okie doke. Oh wow. 5 things I am grateful for. So group 1. Group 1, I just want you to know that 5 things I'm grateful for. This card is just letting you know, like, please express gratitude. Please write things down that make you happy. Even if you feel like you're not in a place where you're necessarily like happy, just know that you're like, you have a lot going on for you. You might be seen in ways you don't even understand you're seen, and that's helping you grow in ways you don't know you're heard yet, but you are heard, and what you're manifesting is real. So I would suggest starting to write everything that you feel grateful for, starting with 5. And from there you can kind of build and see where you're heading. But yeah, there's peace, and you know what's so funny is that eukonite is balance, harmony, gratitude, and peace. So if you're seeing the number 222, that's also very symbolic of peaceful harmony states. You might be seeing the number 5 as well, which means transformation. So you may be transforming yourself. You may be going through a serious spiritual awakening at this time. And I think that's also why my throat chakra was acting up prior to this, was because somebody out there needs to understand that they are around some pretty dark, pretty negative energies. And the only way you really combat this is to cleanse yourself spiritually. You need to cleanse yourself spiritually, whether that be through a routine, daily routine that you do, yoga, stretching, running. Well, running, if you're not able to run, I understand that. Spirit's letting me know, like, you don't have to really exert yourself to the point where you're like quote unquote working out. You just have to make sure you understand, like, to take care of yourself and to clean your body, mind, and spirit. These are all really important things. And express gratitude. Express gratitude. Whoa. You might be seeing spider. You might be seeing the sun in different formations. Anyway, just know that these are omens of what's to come. The sun represents beauty and glow-ups, and I feel like the spider represents like you're like a web, so you're like manifesting your new life. You're building things from different directions, and eventually they're gonna align in ways you never even dreamed of. So just know, like, spirit and divine gods, queer gods, are with you. So yeah. Okay, so that's the reading for group 1. Yeah, bye. Okay, so we're gonna do group 2 with the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. And like I said, oh, by the way, this is the carnelian. You may be drawn to the carnelian because you might be pioneering something. You might be starting a whole new business plan. You might be an entrepreneur. You might be a painter. You might be an artist. You might be a writer. You might be wanting to start your own business with kind of different activities that are. So just keep in mind, like, carnelian stone represents like very positive motion towards very positive motion. Also, it's protection, so just understand that you are protected. But it represents, like, first and foremost, like, leadership, strength, endurance. So just know that, like, you're going strong. Like, whatever you're doing is working. You look fabulous. You look grand. That's the word that spirit just dove into my brain just now, was the word grand. Like, everything you're doing is so grand. Fueling everybody around you, and you're fueling yourself too. It's really beneficial. I feel like this thing itself is just, it's very aligned with each deck, even though you may pick a pile that resonates the most with you. Just understand, like, if you want to choose another deck. I feel like the reason this is showing up for you, group 2, because actually you can even like check the video in general and just know that in group 1 I didn't even mention that. So it must be like you might be picking up like many energies right now. So just know like you're protected as well. But yeah, like you're also like very aligned in like union with other people, if that makes sense. And by union I don't mean just like your twin flame, I mean like with many different positive energies. So just know like you're protected. Okay. Ooh, that sage is good. I mean the incense. Okay. Oh my god. So we have the moon. We have the, oh my gosh. Y'all are killing it right now. The 10 of Pentacles. So the moon, I feel like the moon represents a lot of like hidden, secretive motions, but it also represents water. So you could be in a flowing state of water at the moment. You might be a water sign, you might be a Cancerian, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. You might be a Scorpio moon. I'm feeling Scorpio Mars, moon, Mercury. You might be a Cancerian, Mars, moon, Mercury, sun sign. Not sure. You might be a Pisces sun. You might be a Pisces. I'm feeling like a Plutonian vibe. Yeah, it's very ignore the fireworks and the car backfiring. What is it called? Backfiring? Anyway, if you can live through this, you can live through anything. That's what I always say anyway. Yeah, you might honestly be a Scorpio, because Scorpios, honestly, any water sign, like you've been through it. Like you know how they use the term washed up? I just want to let you know, it's not washed up that you're right now. It's wash clean is what I'm getting. You're washed clean. You're ready for transformation. 10 of Pentacles right here, baby. That's the full amount of Pentacles that you can have in the entire Tarot Rider-Waite deck. You have all Pentacles right now, okay? You are in good freaking hands right now, okay? Abundance is your joy at the moment. And that is well more than okay, because you are abundant, you are wealthy, you are prosperous. You might be a business owner, you might be making a lot of money with your business right now. Sales are going up, things like that. So yeah, and then you have these like two, you're not just fruitful in money though. You can see like you're fruitful in like community with demographics such as older people, like people who are your own age. Can you all see that? Is this upside down? Here we go. Okay, so yeah, with people your own age, you might be having a new love interest, not gonna lie, but your twin flame is still in the picture. So just entertain at your will, but just know like your twin flame is definitely still lingering in your energy. So yeah, Moon might be like Talking to the Moon by Bruno Mars just popped in my head. You might be a Cancer sign because Cancer is ruled by the moon. And hidden, you might have some hidden enemies, honestly. But just know like those enemies, they're pretty much seen in time anyway. I was telling someone today, like the truth always comes out. So like, don't worry, don't worry, because like, I'll tell you something, group 2, like, we've all been through everything. Here you are. 9 of Pentacles. Like, and Judgment. So I feel with this card, you might be experiencing judgment from some people who don't know you very well yet. But in time, they're gonna understand you a lot better than right now. Just give it time, but just know that you're a good person. The 9 of Pentacles, I feel like you might be a single man who dresses more so like girly, because you're effeminate and you're very proud of that. It's not a backhanded compliment or anything like that. You might be a feminine man, you might be a transgender female, yeah, just know, you might be a cis female, but just know this is like a very effeminate but masculine energy that I'm picking up. So, jeez, wow. See, I'm serious. Like, if you can make it through this, you can make it through anything. But yeah, you're 9 of Pentacles energy. This might be your twin, honestly. I feel like this is more so you right now in 10 of Pentacles. And this is your twin, like learning to connect with nature, as well as understanding like Pentacles aren't everything, but they're still in good fortune enough, but they're learning like materialism isn't everything. That's all I have for you, group 2. I'm gonna pull one oracle card before we go, group 2. So stick around. And yeah, it was mixed in with the tigers at it. So, which is confidence. So I'm gonna just pull one oracle card for y'all because Spirit let me know that you might need it right now. So, this one, I feel like, okay, I want to tell you something real quick. Group 2. I know how hard it is to feel like anybody cares about you, especially when you feel all alone. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Trust me. Like, I felt the same way a couple months ago, honestly. Like, I really felt that way. And it's really not easy to go through something like that and then come out feeling like you can trust everybody and anybody. But I just want you to know, like, if anything, divine God, queer gods, any God, universal entity you believe in, they have your back. This is Divine Mother, right? It's a effeminate or masculine woman type energy, or a masculine, effeminate energy, whichever, but it's Mother Earth, right? Mothers are nurturing, right? Mothers nurture, and they ensure safe, they ensure safety, and they ensure you're held and supported. And some of you may not have had the support from your mother growing up, your biological mother. I understand. I really understand. It can be so painful when a father or a mother figure isn't necessarily resonating with everything you're saying, and they take it out on you because of their own insecurities and their own issues. But I just want you to know that there are motherly figures and fathers out there, whichever you describe what your parents are to yourself as. Like, there are people like that out there who do care and support you in your whole heart. And You may not be able to feel comfortable with them right away, but they're supporting you regardless of whether you want to be supported or not. So just understand that. Like, you're seen and heard by divine and mothers and fathers around the universe. So, love you. That's it. Okay. Group 3. Okay, group 3. Actually, we are using the Children of the Cosmos with the carnelian, with the tiger's eye, and we are also using the Rider-Waite tarot deck to compound it, okay? So let's start with the Rider-Waite, right? And then we're gonna pull like a couple, okay. So somebody is contemplating something here. The divine is handing them some sort of opportunity or cup, but they're not sure whether they want to look at it, right? They're not sure what's good for them, honestly. They need to take this time to reflect, be on their own, things like that, right? They might think that they're crazy or something, but they're not crazy. They've just been through a really hard time, and they're looking at all these cups and going, that's not enough, or that's not for me. This isn't for me either. What should I do? What situation am I really in? These cups are for me, but for some reason I'm not drinking from them right now. This cup might be for me, but it's taking me time to warm up to it, right? So just know, like, you're okay, you know? Cups are usually water signs as well. So you might be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer sign. You might be a Cancer moon. You might be a Scorpio Mercury. You might be a Scorpio Mars. You might be a Plutonian Scorpio. You might be a Pisces sun, rising sign, or ascending sign. Rising is ascending. So descend. That's all I'm feeling for Pisces. You might be a Pisces sun or rising. Yeah. So we have the moon, right? And then we have the Four of Wands. I'm gonna read a little bit from the guidebook for this one, because this is a really interesting energy. So with the moon, we like I said, we have some hidden emotions and motives here. I'm feeling like where you're not able to let out what you need to let out, but just know, like, these wands are here for a reason. Communication is necessary, and it'll happen when you're healed and ready. So don't rush it. If you're not ready to communicate, if you don't feel safe, just know like you're safe in your own body. So trust your instincts. I'm gonna read a little bit more from the guidebook about the Moon card, the Four of Cups, and the Four of Wands. We're gonna start with the Four of Cups, which is what we started this reading with. So it's like, I think this is like also like blended pleasures was the word the guidebook used, where you might have a foot in either world of what you were from and which one you're trying to build, and you might not be sure which way to land. You might even be in a couple of different worlds and feeling very separated from every single one. Holy mackerel. Group 3. This is heavy. This is a really heavy feeling I'm getting, which is why like I feel like the Moon card is involved, because there's a lot of emotional baggage here. We need to clear that emotional baggage. Let's Spirit, can we clarify the Four of Wands? Already my throat chakra, man. Okay, from the four great staves spun in the foreground, there is a great garland suspended. 2 female figures uplift nosegays, and at their side is a bridge over a moat leading to an old manorial house. Here for once, almost on the surface, country life, repose, concord, harmony, prosperity, peace. And the perfected work of these, Exactly. So just know that these blended pleasures, they're going to manifest into peace and harmony and concord and a country life. Possibly some of you are in more rural areas. You might work on a farm, or you might be a part of farmland. You might own a piece of land or something. Just know, like, whatever you're setting up, whatever your blended pleasures are, they will manifest into peace and harmony. So just take your time, don't rush to make decisions. And you can see, like, yeah. By the way, the guidebook says female figures, but these could be any gender. Could be men, you know, with togas. And look at these bouquets they're holding up, you know? They're very happy, they're celebrating, because it's like, it's almost like these two worlds finally saw each other for who they were. And it didn't, this could honestly be a twin flame reading as well, where you all are both making a decision where to go and who to be. And you might be coming in a union with your twin flame, which is pretty exciting. Anyway, let's draw from the oracle. Okay, this one popped out. And this one also wanted to come out. And then we'll draw like this from the top. Okay. I'm feeling these, like a lot of these actually. Okay, we'll just draw a couple. Okay. So we have, portals of light. Can you all see that? Yeah, portals of light. We are here to anchor in higher dimensional light into 3D Earth grid. Into the 3D Earth grid. So, yeah, I think this is also speaking to your twin flame union, where like there are many different worlds we need to bring the light to, you know? Many different things. There are many different universes and multiplexies, things like that. And don't ever let anyone call you crazy because you think this way. Step into your power. If you only knew just how powerful you are, you would never doubt yourself again. Someone's crown chakra is acting up here, and I feel like someone's messed with your brain. But I just want you to know you're loved, and you're also very powerful. Wow. This card is, I mean, look at that. You're stepping into your power, I believe. With the moon card, I feel like you're not holding back your emotions at all. And with the four of wands, you're gonna achieve your dreams with this contemplation and taking your time. We are rainbow bridges. What did I let you know with the bridges to, what is it saying? Bridge to Terabithia or Terabith? Is that right? Anyway, somebody leave in the comments something about that phrase or where it comes from. Is it from the Bible? You know, so just drop a comment if you know. If you don't, that's okay. But yeah, we are building bridges amongst each other in different worlds. I feel like we are rainbow bridges, so I love that. I also feel like transgender, non-binary folks, agender, gender fluid folks, like everybody, y'all are like doing such a great job. I just want to shout out to my trans folks, peeps out there in the trenches, train tracks, whatever you want to call it. You're doing the heavy lifting, heavy loads is what and then it went to heavy lifting. So yeah, like just want you to know, like, you're loved, you're special. We bridge spirit to matter and heaven to earth. Exactly, like bridge to Darabethia. I feel like that's, and the fireworks are like going off completely as I'm saying this. Wow, that was crazy. Yeah, wow. We bridge spirit to matter and heaven to earth. So spirit to matter, it's like almost like going from 5D to 3D. Again, a union, twin flame connection, indicator, significance of synchronicities. And heaven to earth, also union with your twin flame, but also your self-love journey is coming to a halt. But I want to say halt for companion I don't know what's happening here. Like my brain is acting up. Spirit, can you clarify this? Like, your self-love journey to a halt. You mean like self-love journey to a halt because you're saying like sometimes you can let your guard down and let others into your life. And that does not mean self-love. Boundaries are really important when this happens, and it doesn't mean self-love stops, but it just means like you can shape your own world and bring heaven to earth. And this happens sometimes when we compromise. We make compromises. That does not mean compromising your self-worth. Those are two different things. But we compromise on our synchronicities because sometimes we see things differently, but then when we understand the other person, when we finally come together, we can make big waves, right? So we have, yeah, that's all I have for you guys. This is important. You are never a victim to life. And then we have wisdom from the stars. So yeah, within you is all of the wisdom from your many lifetimes around the cosmos. Y'all must have had, like, you and your twin flame must have had past lives together. You were never a victim to life. You might be a star seed. You might be a star child. You might be from different cosmos, honestly, coming here to learn how to learn from. You might be letting people go in your life right now because they don't understand you, but just know that you're loved because you're from you're generations and like, I don't know what it is, eons and eons of light years away. Like, you're from a different planet originally, and so one of the things with people from different planets, some people don't agree that these, past lifetimes exist, but we know, right? We know we're with you, and we know we can't exist alone here in the universe, right? So you might be like a star seed child. Like, I'm getting like so many different like downloads right now of somebody out there who's just like really taking their time to like understand the earth and things like that. And you are never a victim to life. You are a powerful co-creator of your reality. Yeah, and Spirit just wants you to know, like anything that happens in your life that rubs you the wrong way, don't interact with it, at least for a very long time, because honestly, those people and those entities don't deserve your time. So just know that you create your own life and you have a choice. You have every right to walk away from things that don't serve you. You are not a victim, okay? And that's not to say you haven't gone through things. I'm just saying, like, you have the ability to walk away from things that never were there for you in the first place. Vulnerability. You're extremely intuitive, extremely strong person. You bear your soul. The world needs more vulnerability. Look at you. You're gorgeous. You're sexy. You're beautiful. Look at you. Honestly, look at this. Look at this beautiful, like, fairy dress. Like these butterfly wings. You might have been seeing butterflies. You might be seeing blue butterflies. You might be seeing green butterflies. You might be seeing monarch butterflies, classic monarch butterflies. Okay, and then we have divine reflections. Our triggers are our teachers. We're all mirrors for each other, so we're all learning for each other. And I feel like this ties back into portals of light and rainbow bridges, right? And eventually reaching this destination here, right? With the Four of Wands, the celebration with your buddy or your twin or whatever you want to call this soulmate connection. Not soulmate necessarily, soul bond, because a soulmate isn't a twin flame. So it could be any type. I'm feeling a pretty strong twin connection here though. Okay, group 3, that is your reading. Last reading is going to be group 4. So group 3, bye. Okie dokie. Hi, group 4. So you resonated the most with the Mahogany Tarot deck and the Red Jasper, which is protection, confidence, unity. I'm feeling very good about this reading. Okay, immediately we have the Queen of Swords energy. Woo! We have the, I'm feeling these coming out, us coming out, yeah. Okay, we have this card. Okay, and we have that. All right, we're good. Okay, so, whoa, a lot going on here. You are, okay, somebody is carrying somebody is distressed, stressed out here. You're carrying these swords for somebody else. These are not your emotions. We have the Two of Cups here, which is companionship, bravado, bravery, unionship. We have the Magician. Wow, we have the Magician card. I feel this may be, honestly, this is like a very powerful, I want to read a little bit from the guidebook on this one, actually. But we have somebody in, well, we'll get to it. Okay, then we have the Five of Cups. We have, we do reversals, so we have the Eight of Cups. And then we have the Eight of Wands. Okay. Wow, this is like a really good reading, honestly. So y'all might be dealing with someone in Queen of Swords energy right now. This may not resonate with your situation, so don't force it. But I feel like, honestly, like what you are is the Magician. Okay, so you're dealing with someone who's in Queen of Swords energy. While you're manifesting, you're doing your thing. Look at you, you're just like infinity symbol on top. You have your wand up, which looks like two ends of a candle. Y'all might be lighting candles right now in your bath. You might be taking you know, like a bath that's spiritual, putting salt, lemon. You might be doing things like that. So these flowers, this is you. Look at you, flora, fauna. Then you have someone in the Queen of Swords energy. Rightfully so, because I feel like they've been through a lot, but dealing with them is not your job. Just so you know, it might be an air sign like a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. So this person, yeah, wow, Spirit was like bam, bam, bam. They might be causing you some distress, but just know you're in manifestation mode. You're kind of like, yeah. See, like these are the swords. Do you see this? So this person has caused you to carry these swords, but now you're in manifestation mode. Eight of Wands, baby, fighting back, right? You're like, I'm manifesting. I'm holding my wand up. That's all I have for you, group 4.